Hey, what's going on, you guys? I know it's been a little bit, and even the last review wasn't even an action figure from this year. I'm sorry, it has been a little while. Just haven't had just haven't gone and to any place that sells them for a little bit. But today we are reviewing the DC McFarlane Multiverse Red Tornado. So there's the box. It's a gold label. We got Red Tornado, DC Classics. On the side you got a window, it says Red Tornado. On the back you got a picture of Red Tornado. I have heard this is from a specific comic. I don't know the comic though because I haven't read any Red Tornado comics. But I'll get to how I know him in a second, which you guys could probably already guess considering some of my other reviews. And, well, here he is. But, let's take a look. And he comes with a few accessories. So I guess before I get to the card, which you already see, there's a card. It comes with a stand, if you want that. I'm curious, actually, because there's a hole on the bottom of this one. I wonder, does that fit in here? No, it does not. That's just for the peg inside here, because he can stand inside this. This is just like Cyclones, which, funny enough, we'll get to, because I believe he's related to is it Cyclone? I hope that's her name. But he's related to her, so, in some way. And then he also comes with two open hands. So, but let's read the bio. Real name is John Smith. Red Tornado was constructed by Thomas Oscar Amaro to counteract the superheroes who had interfered in his schemes. However, the android's frame was possessed by a wandering wind elemental and achieved unanticipated power and sentience. Joining the Justice League, Reddy enjoyed friendship and loyalty. He took on the human identity John Smith, married Katie Sutton, and adopted a young orphan, Tria. He has been destroyed and reconstructed repeatedly in varying degrees of success, leading to serious impairment of function. So I know some people are probably going to be like, "Oh well, there's obvious the obvious comparison if you are both a Marvel and DC fan is that you're immediately going to think of Vision." In a lot of ways, it's pretty accurate, but I don't know enough because I'm sure. I mean, other than their powers are first of all different. Their powers are very different from each other. I also imagine that their personalities are different, but I don't have as much experience with Red Tornado's personality. So I only am mentioning that comparison only because it came up and I thought I would just get it out of the way instead of just like constantly thinking about that throughout the review. So but yeah, so I have had some experience with Red Tornado though. Not a whole lot. In fact, I think for a good long while I didn't even know what his name was. But as with other characters, my first experience with him was Young Justice. Because obviously I haven't been reading comics all my life. That was a later endeavor, but I do know of him. From Young Justice, there was a whole couple, I don't know, like an arc I think that involved him. But here he is. So this is a Target exclusive, I'm pretty sure, which I guess makes sense considering he's mostly red. So, but let's take a look at him. So there's Red Tornado. His head sculpt. I can totally see them if they decide to do Watchmen, a Dr. Manhattan with this same head sculpt, and they just repaint it blue and obviously don't include the arrow, but they just have the symbol. So, but the head sculpt's doing well. The cape is really nice. It's also got a red outline. I mean, it's kind of dark in this lighting, but he's got a red outline going all the way up. Got this collar. The only thing that annoys me about when they do collars like this is when they have a part of the collar going this way, because then if you turn, it looks like this is going to get in his eye. And already, when it turns, it looks like, it's blocking his vision, but even more so now that this is inwards, but whatever. The rest of it's painted really well. You got the Red Tornado symbol and the emblems there, and you got gold all the way down his legs, his boots, his arms, even on the underside of his arms. Let's see. I haven't seen the back. Got some wrinkles in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if this is reusing a body. I am not sure. I know it's not the body that they have been reusing a lot, which is the... Oh, what action figure was it originally for? Oh, I can't remember now. But it's the one that, Captain Atom, Riddler, and a few others have been on. And I will talk about some reveals actually later on today. At least DC reveals. There's some Marvel reveals too, but we'll get into that later. So yeah. Like I said, don't know too much about Red Tornado, but I've always seen him as kind of, as a part of like the Justice Leaguers, kind of like the big leagues of superheroes. So yeah. But take a look at his articulation. So his head can move all the way up. Of course, you can barely see that. Can go all the way down. Can move side to side, and it's got really good tilt. His arms move all the way out. They have the same type of joint that can make it rotate. Got a butterfly joint, double jointed elbows, and typical swivel and hinge that can either make it go up and down. Let's see if this one is... Nope, they're both up and down right now, but you can make it to go in and out. He's got an upper diaphragm joint that spins and goes side to side and crunches a little bit. He's got another one down here, which is allowing the crunch a lot more, and it also twists and goes side to side. They can move independently of each other, but obviously most people are going to use them with each other. His legs kick out that far. If I can kick back that far, although I will say that from the front that doesn't look great. Doesn't really have any upper thigh swivel. He's got double jointed knees. There's no boot swivel, but he's got the typical joint down here where it goes down that far, goes up that far, and it can swivel. And it also has ankle pivot, and then he's got toe articulation. So, and you may be wondering why I don't show all the articulation with the hand joints and the feet joints. And the reason why is that it's just kind of a hassle to try to do that. And I've been reviewing these figures long enough to where if then that's how it is on every figure. So it's not really a big thing. So now it's comparison time, but first I do want to see if I can show how to put this in. This is very well sculpted, but it is a reuse from Cyclone, funny enough, which makes sense, I guess. So I guess he's kind of got some other thing going on. He's not just an android. I'm trying to think here. How did I get... Well, yeah, that's the one thing is that... Oh, wait. Yeah, so the hard thing is that, you kind of think of it that, he would want to be in front here. Now, theoretically, you could just probably, if you did some, maybe sticky tack or something like that, you could probably have him, stand in there just like that. But the peg is too far forward, so, unless I can do this... Yeah, not really. I can probably get it from... Yeah, I can get it from the side. I don't know, let's see. Can I get the other leg in? Okay, yeah. You could if I had it in there. Yeah, that's probably about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. Which doesn't look too horrible, but obviously he can only do so much. So honestly, for me, he's pretty good if he just stands there stoically because he has a presence, and he's one of those heroes that, like, if he's just standing there, you don't really need to do much else because he's that well known of a hero. So we shall get into comparisons next. So let's see here. So first comparison I want to make, and as always, because I record these on not solid surfaces like I should, I could actually do that, but she's related to him somehow. I don't remember how, but I know you're related to him, and even if not, you've got similar powers, so this would be very interesting. So there you go. Pretty sure her name's Cyclone. I don't know why I'm thinking it's not. It might not be. I don't know why. I just and so this is kind of like a injustice thing for me, but I kind of put someone like Captain Atom, like they're big, they're kind of like a part of the big group of heroes, right? But like they aren't like the most well known. So I guess I kind of lop him in together. So they are, but also I've seen them a lot in Injustice together. So there's that. And I feel like this would go well, especially since they have such similar colors. That actually, if I could actually do that. There we go. Then let's start the Justice Leaguers. Got Martian Manhunter and Red Tornado. So there's that. Then we have the big three. Starting off with Superman here. Batman is next. Oh, actually, we'll do Wonder Woman. It's been a while since you guys have seen Wonder Woman, but there you go. And then we'll do Batman. If his legs could stand up. So yeah. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed the review of him. But before I end this video, I need to do a couple things first. First of all, I always do the show off whatever comic I got most recently. Unfortunately, it seems that whenever I do like one brand or the other, I have the opposite brand in comics form. Because I got the most recent Loki comic. It's called Loki the Liar. They kind of made this to hype up to kind of correlate with the season 2. So I finally got it. So that's can't wait to get reading. Now, let's talk about some reviews. There are some Marvel Legends reviews. Like they reveal like a wave, and it has what is his name? I forget his name, but it's not Conan the Barbarian, or maybe it is. No, it's not. It's not Conan the Barbarian, but he's kind of similar to him. He's in the Wildland. It's some like secret land where like dinosaurs and Ice Age animals still roam. I forget his name now, but he's in it, which I plan to get. He's got the Build-A-Figure as his saber-toothed pet. They have Red Widow in there. I'm planning to get her. I'm now trying to think of the other ones that are in there. I can't think of the rest, which is annoying me. But let's get the DC reveal. So they announced these 3 figures. They have a blue and gray Batman coming out in I think the Rebirth style. They have an Aquaman coming out. And at first, I was like, yeah, I can finally get an Aquaman that is looking forward. That's really all I've been wanting for is like an Aquaman that looks good and just is looking forward, because I kind of don't like when they do the side-eye thing. but the face kind of looks awful. So I don't know if I'll get that one. I might end up just getting Jason Momoa's, but we'll see. But one that I am going to get is the Hal Jordan Green Lantern they announced. Now, they released the Hal Jordan Green Lantern a while back, and it was basically just a reissue of the Jon Stewart action figure, just with Hal's head on top of it, really. And it was in a 2-pack with Dawnbreaker, I think was the character. It was like the evil Batman Green Lantern, but I've been waiting for a Hal, and this one is a classic version of Hal, and he looks really good. I wish the constructs were better, but I just need a Green Lantern. I need a Hal Jordan. I want to need that. But speaking of Green Lantern, they also revealed a 2-pack. I think this was a reveal, right? I think there's a 2-pack with Kilowog and Kyle Raynier, which makes me excited because I haven't gotten my Kyle Raynier yet. And hey, I get a Kilowog with it, so that's great. That's great. I'm trying to think of the other ones. I know that the Ben Affleck Batman from Batman vs. Superman's out there. I'm thinking about getting him for the Justice League. I know I've told you guys that a lot, where I'm like, oh, well, I want to get a Batman for my Justice League, and I just haven't yet. I don't know why I haven't. It's really just part of it is because I don't want to get another Batman too quickly, and there's other characters I want more. So, but we'll see. We shall see. I feel like there's other ones I was going to tell you. Oh, they did reveal. I think I might have mentioned this a while ago, but they did reveal a Cassandra Cain Batgirl figure. So, plan on getting that as well. That'll be great. Now, if you could just release a separate Batwoman, that'd be great too, McFarlane. That way I don't have to get a 3-pack to get Batwoman. I'm trying to remember if there was any others. Oh, I do know Animal Man's out. In fact, I saw him when I got Red Tornado, but I want a Red Tornado more. So I will get Animal Man. I don't know a lot about Animal Man, but for me, it's all about I like to get all the characters. So, but I will see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's one of the longer ones because I was talking about some other things, I guess. And if you did, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.